What is going on, guys? I'm Consumer Tech Review, and today we're going to be building the ultimate clean and minimal MacBook Pro desk setup. I'm going to be building this entire desk setup from the ground up together with you. And if at any point during the video you want to check out any of the items that are going to be in this build, there'll be Amazon links below for the US, UK, and Canada, and that includes the desk. But let's get into this build. First, I move the lamp off of the table, and then I position this awesome desk in the place that I want it to be. This is a super nice desk. Check it out in the ShopAnGo link below if you do want to check out a really nice computer desk for not that much money. Then we take the LG ultra wide off, and then we're going to put it on the stand, which I later do change. This is a super nice ultra wide, 34 inches curved from LG. And then I'm positioning things, trying out a laptop stand, and then I do end up adding a laptop arm instead, which I don't really like during this point, but I'm trying to figure out how I can make it work. And then I end up scrapping it halfway through, which is what you do when you build a setup. Here I am routing an extension cord, and then I'm plugging in the monitor power brick. Here I'm putting down the leather mat that I wanted to start with. Then I'm taking the K30 Draconic, a really nice Bluetooth keyboard, switching out the keycaps for some custom PBT ones from TechWare. They also have that gray accent, which I really like. Then I'm adding the MX Master mouse, also Bluetooth, because I don't want a bunch of wires in this setup. Then I add the headphone stand, and here we're going to Hobby Lobby to pick out some plants. Now, I do suggest you get plants from Amazon because you have a much wider variety to choose from. But you can see I way overdo it with the amount of plants, but do recommend getting Amazon. They have a much wider variety. Here now I decided to switch to a laptop mount, a laptop arm instead. These are super cheap, a really nice one like that. It's just 40 bucks. Very, very good for the price. Here, you have to, measure it. It's not a big deal, but I do measure it a little bit just to get the right measurements, and then I switch it around quite a bit. I'm doing some cable management there, not a big deal. It's all built into the stand, which is really, really nice. Then I am plugging the laptop in the MacBook to try it out, and it works perfectly, as you can see there. Very, very pretty. With one cable, you're charging and putting the display over to the monitor, which is why this monitor is so nice, because it's a USB-C monitor, which is one of the biggest reasons we're using it for this build. Then I'm positioning all the stuff. I position the headphones with the headphone stand. We'll get into that later. And then we have that little white stand for the actual MacBook. You can see you have those little fake aloe vera plants there. Love these. You can find a bunch of these all over Amazon. I try some other plants. Get rid of the lamp because I don't like it. Continuously trying some other plants because I bought way too many. Kind of wanted to use them. But I finally settle on just doing that kind of setup without another plant. Just 3 little plants that I think look really, really nice like that. Now, this is all up to personal preference, but that's why you can check it out on Amazon. You can see I have RGBs mounted on the back of the monitor there, but here I'm doing some cable management using a J Raceway and mounting the extension cord to the bottom of the desk. Very, very nice. This desk makes cable management so easy. Then I take this little wooden coaster. It's real wood. It's super, super nice. Highly recommend it. There's tons of these on Amazon. Check the links below to find one yourself. And here is the setup that I'm pretty much going with. Now, let's get into the specifics. This is actually a one cable setup, so you can just plug the MacBook Pro in with one cable. It's super clean. You get the nice RGBs back there. I'm using Govies on the back of this monitor, very easy to set up. And you can see it just looks so, so clean and minimal, but in a really, really nice way. Very easy to sit down and work at this. Now, this is the K30 Draconic. It's got the custom keycaps from TechWare on it. Really nice Bluetooth keyboard. It's got backlighting. Very, very nice. It's all Bluetooth. You can connect up to 3 devices. Definitely check it out if you want to get into it. Then we got the wooden coaster with just a normal white mug. Any mug will do, but wooden coasters really just add a presence to your desk. I think they look really epic. I went with a non-stained one, but a stained one might have looked better. Here is the MX Master, a really great Bluetooth mouse, especially for productivity and working. That's why I chose it for this setup. Then we have that little riser. A lot of times they'll be called monitor risers. This one, there's tons of different ones on Amazon that you can check out, but I do like this design, how you can just pull it out, get it to it, and one cable. So this monitor is what we're gonna get into next. USB-C monitor, so you can plug your MacBook in with one cable. It'll both put the display up there and it will charge your MacBook. So one cable to do everything. It's so nice to be able to sit down. This monitor is 34 inches, it's curved, it gets really great color accuracy, it's very bright. It's overall a really, really great monitor, and it doesn't break the bank. That's the crazy thing. Now again, these plants are super nice. You can find a ton of different plants all over Amazon. These headphones are really nice. They're metal, they are Bluetooth, they sound really, really good, and they're super, super comfortable. And I like being able to pair those with the MacBook Pro, just so there's no cables on this setup. It's a very cableless setup. This is also a headphone stand that I'm using. I think it looks really clean. It's actually an RGB one, but I just don't turn the RGBs on. Pretty nice headphone stand. And overall, like, look at this setup. It just looks so clean, came out way better than I was expecting it to. I was kind of nervous midway through, but that's kind of how it goes with setups. But overall, I think it did a fantastic MacBook Pro setup. But guys, that is my clean and minimal MacBook Pro setup. Remember, if you want to check out any of the products in the final product, there'll be Amazon links below for every single one of them for the US, UK, and Canada. Maybe this gave you some ideas for your desk setup, whether that's a MacBook Pro desk setup or not. The whole idea of this was to easily bring your MacBook, plug it in with one cable, and get to working at your setup. And then if you want to get moving, just use your laptop by itself, just be able to take it off with one cable. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. I actually went shopping, as you saw, and I got way more plants than I needed and spent probably too much money on plants. That's a huge part of a setup, I believe. I believe plants, the greenery, it really changes up a setup. It really finishes it and gives those touches. Also, I found those coasters and it just makes a big difference. But I hope some of this gave you some inspiration into fix your desk setups and hopefully cable manage your desk setups, because this one was a very clean setup. And remember, this desk was so much easier to cable manage than a lot of others just because of the design of it. And if you do want to check it out, remember there's a ShopAnGo link below. It's just like Wayfair, but a little bit cheaper. This thing came in fantastic packaging and it's pretty cheap for the price. So if you guys are looking for a desk similar to this setup, I'll have it linked below. But guys, I hope you enjoyed my video on this MacBook Pro desk setup. If you're enjoying these desk setup videos more, drop a like below and comment that you do like them and you want me to do more of them, because I will, because I absolutely love doing it. But if you guys enjoyed this video and it helped you out, help me out and throw a like below. And if you enjoy gaming tech reviews in general, or desk setup videos, please hit that subscribe button. Get me to 100,000 subs by June 2020, baby. This was Consumer Tech Review. Thank you for all the crazy love and support, and I'll see you guys later. Wait, no, that's not my outro. This was Consumer Tech Review, and I'll see you guys later.